Yo, this card.
Hello YouTube, this is Ari here, and we have a deck profile with Jessie Cabrera, who went second place in the OTS Championship at Alta Universe, Wilmington, Delaware. And what deck did you play?
I played Dinosaur.
Dang, that's actually fucking nice.
Dinosaur's Fury.
Now let's see the deck profile.
Pretty good. To round it off, my favorite card, Ash Blossom. 3 of those things. Best card in the deck. Starter in most aspects. 3 OV. 3 of the best baby. Not attacking is kind of rough sometimes. You really need to kill. 2 of this guy. Contemplated 3. Tested 3. Really didn't like 3.
Dang, 3 baby, 2 petite. Did you ever brick?
Yes.
Oh,
But I still won.
that's crazy.
2 of the best baby killer. A homie. The second best baby killer. My other homie. My big homie. This guy's a new one. He's pretty good. Typically, he goes into the Transcendosaurus lines, or he can be used for a Synchro Summon. We'll get into the Synchros a little later. They're personal preference, but some things you have to play. This guy's pretty dope. I swung over someone for game with this. I reduced their monster to 0 of Lost Road and it just hit for like 4,000. It wasn't fair. Pankratops, what can you say? Last minute added this card prior to the tournament. There were points in times where cards would get banished, whether it be in a Casteria matchup or just in general as you're going through your plays. You would kind of need a way to recur them, or you would need another way to search a pill, whether it be this or animated Archosaur, and this guy's just wonderful. Dogoron, because why not play a searchable kaiju? This next one I might get some heat for, but 2 vanillas. 1 Sabersaurus, 1 Frostosaurus. You know, there comes a time where you just need 2 to recur your Fusion and your XYZ. They both provide lethal. 1 miss. And the super spicy tech, little homie Shalonga, or however you say his name.
Wait, what?
A
Blackwing. What does it do?
So this guy can special summon himself if there are monsters on your board whose total attack is 2,000 or more. In the graveyard, if you control a Blackwing Synchro monster, he's a quick effect, banish, target a card on the field, and destroy it. This guy is searchable, oddly enough, with Archosaur. If you pop a baby, you can search him directly. Or an Evo Pill. I'll get into the Synchro later. Best spell in the game currently. Ground Xeno. Fusion Summon, pops a baby, Rotas. What more could you ask for? 3 Fossil Dig. I was very indecisive about how I wanted to play the deck, so I put a lot of going second options in here, Dark Roller being one of them.
Not bad.
Book of Moon, again, one of those going second options, also decent going first. Sometimes Tyranno in this is just enough. 2 Lost World. I've never felt the need for 3, but I'd consider it. 2 Prosperity. Again, never felt the need for 3, but consider it. 2 Evo Pills. Probably the best card in our deck. Lastly, to round off these last 2 spells, Harpies and Terraforming. Moving on to the extra deck. My little homie Link. Then you go into Secure Gardener. This is simply for the Evo Pill play. Reaperdocus, a Dinosaur. Sometimes you get locked if you do the Meteorus play. Pentastag. 1,000 Infliction is just not enough sometimes. Sometimes you just need to pierce over things with Conductor. Cerberus. Clearing out main monster zone things are just important. There's often times where you just have a face-up Arias Heart and just, you know, commit something into it, blow it up. Cross Sheet, because we do Fusion Summon, believe it or not. And this guy, my new favorite card. This guy has a crazy effect. When he's summoned, he can add back any dinosaur from your graveyard to your hand. When he specials from the graveyard, he has that same effect, and then you can destroy a card on your hand, field, and then destroy a card your opponent controls. One Baguska, Abyss Dweller. This guy's nutty.
What the?
You know, they say we play one Misk, but truthfully, it feels like infinite. So he can special summon a banished Dinosaur. And when he's destroyed, he can shuffle back a vanilla and then special summon himself from the graveyard. He also has a fun effect where it's he does double damage when he attacks a monster if he has no XYZ materials. One Dolka. Might get some stuff for this too, but I didn't play Lagia.
What makes you not want to play it?
Personal preference. I kind of prefer these next few cards over it instead.
Oh, okay.
One Chinying. So the Transcendosaurus guy, Meteorus, locks you into worms, etc., etc. This is a line accessible via him. This guy's insane. The nature of your deck, you just banish a lot. You'll pump him up and reduce guys. People will walk right into it. Between his reduction and Lost World, you're just attacking for game over most things. This guy's a dragon, oddly enough. JK, who would have guessed? But again, the Meteorus line locks you into dragons and sea serpents and things of that nature. You can make this guy. Sometimes reviving like an Oviraptor or any banished dinosaur is just pretty good. The only two you can bring back are Ovi and the level 1 guy, for the most part. This guy, my favorite card. This guy's insane. When he locks you into Winged Beast, this is an option accessible for you. This guy is a Towers. This guy turns into Trident when you have Shalanga. And typically what I would do is if I get drolled or anything of that nature after my search, I would kind of just make this guy, put him in defense and pray they can't beat him. Cash has a really tough time beating him. Most decks do, especially with the pop. No one ever reads the cards in the grave for whatever reason. And God forbid they activate monster effects, you take them during your turn. And lastly, best ranked level 10 in the game, Baron de Fleur. Going on the side deck, probably change a few things, but 2 Nib, 2 Dark Hole, 3 Evenly, 3 Cosmic, and 3 Book of Eclipse. These last 2 cards, subject to change more than anything. 2 Rivalry. The thought behind this was to end on a massive dinosaur board with maybe a Dolka. Get the negates out of it, leave them with a Lost Word token, and then flip this. Or just flip this immediately with your Spell Trap negate or your Conductor and lock them into dinosaurs. I think I did it once the whole tournament. It was pretty cool. I also went undefeated the whole tournament in Swiss. And the top cut, unfortunately, I had to play my good friend Money Smith. The better man won. Shout out to him. Video coming soon. But overall, it was pretty good, man. I enjoyed myself. This deck is fun. I'd give it a try 10 out of 10 times again. Yeah.
Besides the rivalry, is there any other changes you would like to make to the deck?
It's a good question. There's a lot of new cards coming out, so we'll have to see post June.
All right. Well, that's Jessie Cabrera, second place OTS finalist. Any last words?
Shout out to Phenomenal Games, my good friend David Barnes and his wife Marcella Perry. Great people. They're just awesome, fantastic. Shout out to my good friends here at Phenomenal Games, and can't wait to play more. Shout out to Card Overflow for posting my video. Thanks again.
All right. Thank you for having us. Have a good night, Jessie, and everyone else. All right. Peace.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.